then that example is going to be Sha-Rock.
A
lot of times, if it's not Sha-Rock, they'll skip to Roxanne Shante because of what you said. As far as recording and records, and she is the biggest, female MC that led the way for recording artists after that.
Can I countertone for the ignorant? Right?
I don't think it's necessary, but you can.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the only thing I'm saying. Is to counter you for the ignorant, right? Like,
what was the ignorant part?
The ignorant is the people who weren't walking 30 blocks to the park jam to see the
Why
people.
is that ignorant, though?
Well, it's ignorant because ignorance is only the
I didn't
point.
say you was ignorant.
No, it's just the point of view of someone who's not fully informed.
Got the gorilla face too.
Right?
Yeah, because he's saying I'm ignorant about
What I'm saying is when you say, you was like, yo, Cav, I don't want to say niggas like you, right? Which I accept.
Because I'm talking to a John. I'm talking to a.
What I'm saying to you
a classification,
is what I accept is my hip hop limitations. I do have hip hop limitations, right? I don't go lineagely as far as you, and I can only speak to hip hop from a standpoint of what happened with the masses, what the masses got to hear. I can't talk about the underground things that maybe underground people got to hear. So what I get to hear is Roxanne Shante, is Queen Latifah, MC Light, all of the other women that came that also had to be able to utilize vinyl, which let you be able to be United States. We're not going to say global. We're going to say it allowed you to be United States. Those women that I'm saying got an opportunity to be in California.
Granted. So he skipped the Pebbly Poo era, the early Roxanne, the this and this and that, and he goes straight. And this is the thing that we always have with KB, and it's not like a conflict because he's admitted, I'm not a part of the generation that your opinions come from. And I'm a part of the music generation, of the rap generation, where the music counts, and you know what I mean. The success of the artist is what I base my opinions on.
How I got to hear it.
Understood.
I'm not saying I didn't have the tapes and the things that you had.
And I'm not saying that you're wrong for it. Me saying niggas like you puts you in the classification of a lot of our other conversations from you looking at a different standpoint.
Yeah.
It's not coming from a disrespectful. When I say niggas like you,
it's just a different viewpoint.
Yeah.
I get it.
For those that watch us, they would know what I'm talking about because it's coming from your perspective of hip hop is different.
They know that nigga's crazy.
Niggas always crazy. Niggas gonna always be crazy.
Toe said it in another way. Y'all niggas that watch us already know it's something wrong with this nigga right here.
I got to deal with it.
But you know, niggas is crazy.
These my niggas.
Yo, son.
But you know, when it comes to female MCs,
and that's my brother.
When it
comes
comes
for those
all the time, boy.
When it comes to female MCs, there are some female MCs that are unsung that never get their flowers.
Of course.
Like for instance, Sequence are some female MCs. They were the first female MCs to make a record, and they never get no flowers for that shit. Nobody
Okay, hold on.
Oh, here you go.
Listen. I am the advocate for old school hip hop. You know, it's my job. I do that shit every day, and I hate when people say, "Yo, why people don't be talking about such and such, and why don't be?" Nigga, we talk about this shit all the fucking time.
Not talking about
you just don't hear it. You're not tuned in. You don't have it. But when you, like I said, it's just like Tone made the point about Sha-Rock when he talk about female MCs. All they talk about is Sha-Rock. That's in the reference of the first female MC. Mm-hmm. And when they're only dealing with, like, you know,
first recorded
titles, they ain't going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. They like going, who's the first female? Boom, Sha-Rock. Now we got that covered. Let's move on.
So first
and that's how they do. I mean, same thing with Sequence. Sequence was the first female hip-hop group, you know what I mean, to be signed, you know what I mean, to a record label, Sugar Hill Records. They from down south. I mean, they were put together, you know, different people. Angie Stone is a singer, you know, basically.
Man.
Was that Supersonic?
Nice! That's
a shot. That's why I say
shot.
That's a shot. And that's why I say niggas like you. That's why I say niggas like you. Supersonic. That's why I say niggas like you.
Hit the nail on the head. Okay, just for that comment right there.
I don't like what
take your shot.
Your finger is too
Take
close.
your shot.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna use this one.
That was JJ Fad.
Yeah.
Take your shot.
That nigga said JJ
I
Fad.
can't go to Supersonic.
Was that
Nah.
Supersonic?
Nah, son, take your shot.
Supersonic.
The point I'm making, sequence, Angie B, Shirley Pearl,
Who was that
and,
song then?
Blondie.
Okay.
Later.
And Pioneers.
Supersonic was bigger than that.
Pioneers as far as female MCs in rap music, okay? And not only were they the first, but they produced and wrote a lot of the other artists on Sugar Hill's songs and music.
Okay.
All that shit you hear in the background of all the songs from West Street Mob, from the Sugar Hill Gang, and from that's Angie and them in the background. A lot of the hooks that you hear on those songs, Sequence wrote those hooks. Okay? So, as far as that is concerned, they definitely made their mark in hip-hop. You know what I mean? And they have to be on that list.
Nice.
Okay? Now, what we do, we start breaking down who's MCs and who ain't MCs and who's better. See, a lot of people claim first, and that's what I say all the time. If you was the first, nobody's mad at that.
Basically.
And if you got receipts, nobody can't dispute that.
None of them.
But what I find is that a lot of people
receipts.
always worry about who was the first, but nobody is talking about who was the best. Okay? I don't mind not being the first if I'm better than you. I came after you and you can't fuck with me. Just because you was first don't mean you better. And that's just for me personally. Because there were people who,
that's real.
When I was a DJ, there were people who tried to MC, and there were people, I had MCs for me that I used to DJ for. I'm better than all of them.
Talk your shit, son.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk your shit, son.
I'm just saying, let's keep everything in perspective, and I think that would be a great interview. And rest in peace to Angie Stone, a.k.a. Angie B from Sequence.
Angie B.
The thing is, her tie to hip hop is so profound. It was not only in the group Sequence, not only in her writing and her producing for the rest of the groups on Sugar Hill. She was married to Little Rodney C. From the Funky Floor.
I didn't know. Okay.
That's where she got her name.
Oh, okay.
Stone.
That's
Stone.
That's how Stone happened.
Yeah, that's Rodney Stone. When they married, she
Okay.
and she kept the name.
Okay. All right.
So you're gonna hear some history here.
You're supposed to.
You know who I want to
You're supposed to.
You know who I want to interview now? Rodney Stones.
Rodney. Let's put him
I gotta
on
know
next.
how he fumbled the bag like that.
He's fumbled with the bag. How you say fumbled with the bag?
As talented as that woman was, you didn't know something? You ain't know something?
It was a different
Get
time.
his ass on it.
It was an earlier
different
time.
Drop this nigga off.
I'm teasing you, Rodney. I'm teasing you.
No, he drove himself.
Don't run up on me so they can get tough for you.
drove himself.
Nah. What's my man? Will Mills? Pack this nigga up, son.
Pack this nigga up, son.
Will Mel. That's what I want to interview.
Will Mills, my nephew. We gotta get my nephew. Will Mills.
Son. You can't
Pack you up, son.
Pack
You
you
talk
up.
about
Pack
having
you up.
people up here
Pack you up. Pack
without
you up.
saying, good MC Shan.
Oh, my heathen brother.
MC Cubby Ski.
My heathen brother, MC Shan. Oh, man. He would light this platform up.
Man.
This would be to have
Yeah,
Shan
that
up
would
here.
be some shit.
Here's what we have to do, Vernick. We gotta get
It would be a little
clips.
controversial between
We gotta get clips of MC Shan on Instagram.
And
man,
I'm telling you that.
Let's
I like
just
Shan though. I like Shan.
roll through a bunch of them shits, man. You will be rolling. You will be
I like
rolling.
Shan. I
You
like
talking about a nigga who keep it 100 all day, every day, and everybody's a motherfucker.
What
You thought Samuel
Caz.
Jackson was bad.
Caz.
Everybody's a motherfucker.
What state he
Caz.
live in?
To MC Shan.
Okay.
What state he live in?
He's in Georgia. He's in Atlanta.
He's in Georgia, okay.
Or somewhere outside Atlanta.
I know I see his rural.
So, Caz,
And
has
the
he,
boat.
has he reached out to you?
No, you're a sucker.
Yeah.
He's reached out to you to be on here.
For him to
To
on,
be
no,
on
no,
here.
no. But if I call him and say, yo, I want you on the show.
He has no problem with it.
Look at you. See, that's you. But if
And
you
what
put
you
yourself
think?
in my, you be like, hell
All
yeah.
right, nigga.
He don't got this jacket.